Hello everybody. Now we are going to talk about one very important, the most important rule basically for calculations, any calculations in mathematics. If you are not good in this rule, you are going to mess up with calculations. This is the most fundamental, basic, most important rule for any kind of calculations in mathematics. You have to master it, you have to understand it, you have to solve so many problems that it gets into your mind, right? So the first rule is that first, if we are given such statements like this here, long statements, here the problem comes, which one should I do first? Should I do multiplication or subtraction or division? From where to start, right? So then there's a rule for that. First we have to solve the brackets. Like here, first we'll solve this, and this bracket can in itself contain another brackets, divisions, additions, multiplication. Like this can be as complex as possible, but we have to solve this bracket first before doing any other operation. Let's say okay, so brackets first, then we'll look for if any term is having any order. Let's say here if it is 5 square or 10 raised to power 4, then we'll solve those things first. Or if it is here it is under root 25, then we'll solve that first before multiplying this thing with 5 or before doing anything else, right? So next comes the division or multiplication. So division and multiplication has to be done before addition or subtraction, right? So division or multiplication has a higher priority than addition or subtraction. But within, so it can also happen that division and multiplication both are there in the, like 4 divided by 3 multiplied by 5. In this case, what should I do, right? If I should I do multiplication first or division first? So in this case we'll follow the rule left to right, right? So basically what comes first when we move from left to right, we have to do that. So here we will do 4 divided by 3 first and then multiply by 5. Or if it was written like this, 4 multiplied by 3 divided by 5, then what we would have done, we would have, now both have equal priority, so we have to start from left side. Starting from left side, first we encounter multiplication, so we'll do multiplication of 4 and 3, which is 12. Then we divide by 5, right? So this is important point we have to remember. So let's look at this problem now. So first we'll solve the bracket. So 7 into 4 becomes 28. So here it is 2. This bracket, this means this is multiplication, right? 2 bracket, this means 2, and division. Let me write the whole statement again. I'm just writing the above statement again. Now what should we do? We are left with, we have multiplication here, minus here, division, multiplication, division, multiplication, and it's a straight one. So we have to remember that the priority of division and multiplication is more than plus and minus. So what are we going to do here, right? So if we move from left to right, so here we have multiplication and then subtractions. So this thing we'll do first. 25 into 25 is 125, right? Multiplication has a higher priority as compared to subtraction. So this minus 10 and division by 2, multiplication by 28, then division by 4, then multiplication by 6. Now here we are seeing this is subtraction, but here it's division, and so 10 divided by 2, this has higher priority as compared to minus. So we'll do this thing, and also multiplication is there, but we are moving from left to right. So 125 minus 10 divided by 2 will be 5, then multiplied by 28, divided by 4, multiplied by 6. So this is minus, here we have multiplication, and here it's division. But moving from left to right, multiplication will be performed first. So 125 minus 140, 28 into 5 is 140, divided by 4, multiplied by 6. So now here it's minus, here it's division, so division has higher priority than minus, so we'll do the division first. So it will become, let me write here, 125 minus, so when we'll divide 140 by 4, it will be 35. You can do the calculations and check for yourself. 35, right? And here we are left with multiplied by 6. Now again moving from left to right, so here we see multiplication. This has a higher priority than minus, so we'll do this thing. So it will become, so the same thing I'm writing here after calculations, minus, so this multiplication will happen, right? Because as we can see in the BODMAS, multiplication has a higher priority than addition or subtraction. And if both of them comes, multiplication and division, we have to move from left to right. So 125 minus, what will be 35 into 6? 210. So 125 minus 210 comes out to be minus 85, right? So that's the answer to the given problem. So we have to follow the BODMAS rule to arrive at this answer. Otherwise it can end up anything, right? If you perform one wrong operation, the answer will be wrong, right? So let's do this another small problem also here, just to get more into, to understand more about BODMAS. So here I am seeing this is multiplication and this is division. 3 signs are there. First scan all the signs which are there, right? No bracket here, no squares here, so we are all good. So we have to do multiplication first, starting from left to right, right? So because when both of them comes, multiplication and division, so that's a tie, and the deciding factor will be moving from left to right. So 4 into 5 is 20. So we have performed 4 multiplied by 5 divided by 2 plus 10. Now again moving from left to right, although we need not move from left to right because division has higher priority than addition, so we have to perform the division. No need to check the left to right thing here. 20 divided by 2 is 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. So we arrived at the answer. So practice more and more such BODMAS problems so that these rules gets into your mind. And all the key thing to remember is the brackets first, order, then division and multiplication both have equal priority, but we have to move, if both of them comes, then we have to move from left to right, whichever comes first we have to do that. Then we have to perform addition and subtraction, which has the lowest priority, and there is no, like in, let's say if we are doing 3 plus 5 minus 2 minus 1 plus 9, here actually even if we do it moving from left to right, or we do it from right to left, there is no issue, because it's finally going to result in the same result, right? You do addition or subtraction in any direction, you can do it in any possible way, whichever appears simpler to you, like 3 minus 2 will yield 1, 1 minus 1 will yield 0. So we are done with these, and 5 plus 9 is 14. This is one way at arriving the answer. Let's try some other way. So 9 minus 1 will get 8, 8 minus 2 will get 6, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 3 14. So if we are left with the statement which only has plus and minus, we can do it in any way. Do it in a way which appears most easiest to you, right? Like here I subtracted 2 and 1 quickly from 3 and then added 9 and 5 4. That was the most easiest way, instead of like subtracting 1 from 9 and then 2 like that. So it will all come up with practice. The more you stay with mathematics, the more better you will become, right? So in the end, one line from Einstein is coming to my mind. He says that I am no genius, it's just that I stayed longer with problems. So the longer you stay with mathematics, the better you will become. You can become Einstein of mathematics. That's no doubt about that, right? It's just a matter of spending more and more time here, right? Thank you for watching the video. Hope you learned and enjoyed it. Please subscribe and share as much as you can. Thank you so much.